Well, hello, I'm Rex, and this is an update. I've been a little lazy. Well, I get around and do it. This is a tree that the sun scorched the top half of it and it died off. I went ahead and planted it anyway, but I decided to try something different. Here's a graft I put in. As you can see, I've got a couple of buds that came out and they're doing pretty nicely. I'll probably paint the bottom half this year and see if I can't get it to live. And we'll walk over here and see what else I've got. This one looked pretty good right up till spring, and it died right out. I think it was because it's too wet at the bases. It's 7 gallon, really disappointed in it. We'll move on over. I have another 7 gallon over here that did make it, and I did a little trenching around the base of it to make sure the water wouldn't stand on it, because I was having a lot of problems with water. It's surviving, and hopefully it'll do good. We'll move on over here to another 7 gallon I planted this year. And I haven't cleaned up all the bases yet, but I'm working on it. For some reason or other, the top 3 foot of this one died off, and I just cut them off. This rest of it's doing pretty good, looks like. I did notice a small hole. You may have seen it or may not have. But it's looking pretty good. I'm having to watch where I'm going, so this is I haven't bush hogged this yet. And the snakes are pretty bad to crawl this time of year. I move over here. This one was a 3 gallon I bought last year and went ahead and planted it. It was actually blossoming when I bought it. And I thought it might blossom this year. But it's alive and kicking and looking pretty good. Now, I originally planted 6 trees out here, and 3 of them died off. One due to the heat, and the other ones I don't know why. This is one of my original 3 I planted, 6 I planted rather. Last year it blossomed. This year it hadn't, so I was a little surprised. I fully expected it to blossom again this year. Obviously, they don't make every year. And move on over. I just cleaned up underneath this one. This one actually made some nuts last year, and it's blossoming this year. I got 9 fertilized nuts off this one, and last year it was 9.5 feet, and this year I measured it 10.5. I was a little worried that I wasn't seeing any female birds on it, but I'm definitely getting some birds now. And moving over to the last one. This one had birds on it last year, but none of them were fertilized. It's probably around 10, 10.5, 11 feet too. But as you can see, it's got birds. And I'll probably try to manually fertilize them this year and see if I can't get some fertilized nuts. that's it for this area for the moment. More coming. Back again. I put 6 nuts into stratified last year, and one mold took. Another one never did come up. I had 4 that produced, but the varmints got the nuts. These 2 made it, especially since I built this cage. It's a combination of air pruning bed and simply a protective bed to protect my trees. It's 24 by 36 inside diameter, so if I have 4-inch square planters, I should be able to get around 40 to 48 in here. I expect a few nuts off my trees, and I'll probably order me some Gideon nuts and try some of them.